Hello, YouTube. Dark Lord Diablos here. And today I'm on time, though I'm posting this the day after I watched it because why not be inconsistent with this shit? And this is a review on episode 13 of Shield Hero. So we have a nice little change up with the openings because this is the second half because this is going to be a 24 episode anime season. And pretty much with plot, things have gotten real interesting. At the end of last episode, if you recall, dear old Melty was attacked by the knights and Nafumi defended her. And apparently they've set him up to where they kind of, blame him. They're now calling him the devil and all that. Something I can relate to. But things have just gotten interesting. So, of course, Melty's still defending her father, thinking all this is just her sister. But Nafumi points out that the people that were attacking her are directly under her father. So they left their carriage and are trying to get to a different city so they can be safe from Melty's father and Melty's older sister. The episode comes to a head when they do get caught by a small entourage. This small entourage consists of the spear hero, sword hero, bow hero, and bitch. Yep. Now, put it in perspective. I don't know in the manga because I hadn't read the manga, and I will be doing a thing which shows the differences in the manga, which is, I'm working with a buddy who has read the manga. I will be showing the differences between both the anime and the manga. That video should be out sometime this month. Oh, hi, cat. But as a character, bitch has no substance. The only motivation to any of her actions is that she's spoiled. Like, really spoiled. So, this is kind of both the low and the high point in this episode for me. Because, one, they tried to get away after Sword Hero's trying to talk all of this out. Shield Hero basically starts talking like, I didn't do any of this. This is a setup, and Melty's trying to defend him. But apparently, Little Miss Bitch over here decides to say, oh, he has the ability to mind control people. Heretics who worship the Shield Hero have been popping up all over the place. Citing the Church of the Three Heroes. The sword, spear, and the bow. Yeah, they have their own church. Yeah. And I love what Nafumi says. Okay, if I had that ability, why haven't I been using it? And, of course, Sword Hero, he's trying to remain neutral in all this, and goes, okay, if that's the case, do you have any proof against it? Nafumi doesn't answer and goes, just hand over the princess, because he's still being accused of taking Melty, and we'll end this here and now with no fighting. He's like, fine, but Melty wants her sister, not Melty, but Bitch wants Melty, her sister, her little sister, and her little sister is freaking terrified of the notion that her sister's trying to kill her for the crown. So he calls out the Sword Hero by name. And of all the three heroes, my respects to the Sword Hero, because he really doesn't have anything like a character flaw that is in the terms of yeah, Nafumi is evil and we need to kill him. Throughout the series, he kind of evolved from an asshole to, oh shit, what have I been doing? And that makes him kind of my favorite character in a way. He's still an asshole, but it still makes him my favorite character. Mostly because he needs to get over the fact that this is not a video game. So, Melty's sitting there, and Nafumi told her, look, I promised I'd protect you. And proceeds to transform Flo and jump up. And, while this mind control thing's going on, Spear Hero's being a complete and total idiot. Saying, oh, that's must how he has Raftelia and Flo. See, I told you. See, Nafumi's bad. Like sex object number 3 said. I mean, the princess said. So, yeah. Freaking weird. I freaking hate him. He proceeds to throw this shackle on Flo, which reverts her to her little girl form, and has this rape face. And this is where I give the lowest point of the entire episode. I was hoping he was going to get decked in the schnoz again. Luckily, she does punch the crap out of him, though, with her new item that comes into play. Raftelia, after freaking first the princess tries to literally murder her sister with a bunch of fire after Melty defends Flo from Spear Hero, she gets finally stabbed in the freaking chest by a mana sword. She didn't die, but her mana was cut off instantly, putting her into a gasping situation. Cooldown time, you stupid, stupid girl. This kind of puts everything into Nafumi's favor, at least in the eyes of the sword hero, because he's like, wait, what the heck are you doing? We can't save her from the mind control. She must die. Die. And she started having this evil look and everything. This is kind of when an evil villain starts monologuing way too much, or when a YouTuber just starts doting on one particular scene of an anime. So, in the heat of the moment, Nafumi, well, basically he doesn't have an attack. His rage shield just defends what it looks like, just defends. I mean, it can be used as an attack, and he does have his Iron Maiden. I know that kind of defeats the purpose of him, but luckily they're freaking slow attacks, and he has to be defended before at least launching one of them. At least he has that. So, in the end of the episode, they get away, and all of a sudden, Ninja Girl pops up. And by the way, they don't look like ninjas in the manga at all. It kind of makes their gender unspecific, because I was told in the manga Nafumi doesn't know what gender they are, which makes it even funnier. But Melty basically says, no, these are directly under my mother, and the queen summons him. Now, if you remember, I know I said this probably every freaking episode, maybe. I need to double check that. Queen is in charge. So, the queen wants to come to see Nafumi, and that's the opposite direction from the country they're trying to get to. But Melty assures him it's the best idea. So the next couple episodes, they're going to try to make it to the queen. Whether they get there or not, we will have to soon find out. What's the church doing, and why are they exercising the shield hero? I have my theories, but I'm not going to go into it just in case I'm correct, and then I spoil the plot for someone. So, this episode was really interesting, and the way of plot it leaves open is also extremely interesting. And I can't wait for the other episodes. At this point, I want to finish watching it because I started watching it, but it's still not my favorite episode. Well, that's it for today. I hope you subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Ciao. Who the hell are you?
Yo, have you seen my mother?
I've not seen her. The only one here is this, guy I have kidnapped in my basement.
That's kind of fucked up, man. Well, anyways, bye.
What the bloody fuck is going on?